Well, hello everybody. Travels with Dottie here, and I'm here at my volunteer job at the Eagle Nest Museum and Visitor Center. It's it's been a really busy Saturday here. There were some other volunteers here that were hanging out, and they were saying it's the busiest day they can remember in a long time. There's no one in here now because it started raining about 30 minutes ago. So I've already cleaned everything up. I'm ready to go. Probably no one's going to be coming in during the rain. Check this out. This big screen TV has all my museum videos sort of on a continuous rotation. It's pretty neat. And I don't get to, unless I'm home down in Artesia, I don't get to see my stuff on a big screen. Boy, it makes a big difference. It's a whole different experience on a big screen TV. So I think this is going to follow me around a little bit. I don't know, I'll reach the edge of what it can do, but there's all sorts of artifacts here. There's some ore samples. This is muscovite. This is bigger things of muscovite. There's arrowheads. Check this out. Pretty cool. We do have a special guest here. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Yes, Dottie's down here. Come on, Dottie. There she is. You know, it's raining, and can you see Dottie? Maybe not, huh? Dottie, come over here. Come over here. We can't see you, Dottie. There she is. There's the Dottie dog. There's my little Dottie dog. There's my puppy. She's been really good all day, and one of the first viewers that heard I was going to be here came by to meet me, and truth be told, they came to meet you, didn't they, Dottie? They said, we really want to meet Dottie. We're disappointed that she's not here. And she has her bed behind the counter. I said, well, she is here. And they were pretty happy to have her, to meet her, rather. So that was really neat. Doing this volunteer work here is so much fun because here's the thing. So we did have somebody come in, and sorry for the brief interruption, but it did give me the opportunity to make sure Dottie was in the frame, which I don't think she was before. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that in this job, you get people are on vacation. They're in a good mood when they walk in this door, and they're expecting to see something interesting and exciting. And it's a lot of fun. You meet people from all walks of life, from all parts of the country. It was funny today. A couple came in and they said they were from just south of Fort Worth, and I talked to them for a few minutes. They were over in the corner looking at a display, and another couple came in, and I asked them where they're from. They said, we're from Fort Worth. And I yelled over the others, you guys all know each other, right? You're from Fort Worth. You must know each other. I guess you had to be there. It was funny. It was funny in the moment. But anyway, can you see and now you really can't see the video playing, can you? Oh, so we can't get Dottie and the video playing in the background. We can't do both, Dottie. But there's the video playing. That's an abandoned resort that's been closed down since like the mid 40s, and it's a fascinating place. And it was a walking tour of it. It was really, really neat. But anyway, we'll go back to Dottie. So it's just, I feel more part of the community, being involved here and getting to know people. And it's a real joy to be able to do this every Saturday all summer. But one of the things I wanted to talk about a little here, if you're local and you're watching this video, I'm going to put it out on the community page so maybe some people watch it. My impression is I'm the first new volunteer they've had in quite a while. And the volunteers that have been holding this place up and together are they're senior citizens, more senior than me, and it's exhausting. And in order to keep this beautiful little museum going, they need fresh volunteers. So certainly come in when we're open. In Fridays, Saturday, Sunday, there's someone here, and announce your intent to become part of the team here and serve your community in a way that, trust me, it's fun. It's not very hard work at all. I mean, if you enjoy talking to people, if you love Eagle Nest, you're going to be perfect. The work part of it's pretty simple. You wipe things down, you empty the trash bags, you sweep a little bit, you wipe the counters, and you do your little due diligence with the donations and the little things that you sell, and it's not a big deal at all. And you'd be doing a great service to your community and having a blast at the same time. So I really encourage you to come by here and volunteer. Um, and if you come by when I'm here, all I'm going to do is write down your name and contact information and give it to one of the longtime volunteers who can do something about processing you through and getting you on board with all this. I'm a new fish in this pond, so dogs are allowed on leash if they're not aggressive or anything. Um, are you aggressive, Dottie? Not so much. She's not in a great mood because she'll hear the thunder an hour before human beings hear it here, and she is not a fan of thunder at all. There's every time I come in here, I notice something new. Like there's an upside down Old Town canoe up there suspended from the ceiling that I never really saw. There's some antique saws, like the timber industry saws up on the wall there that I've never seen before. A pair of ice skates and snowshoes. Never saw them. So I can just sit here and look around. Probably 100-year-old kerosene lantern. Never seen that before. A pair of chaps hanging on a post there. Never seen that. And over there, I'm not going to turn I don't think the camera turned enough. It looks like a dining room table, and on it is a bunch of notebooks. And in those notebooks is a ton of information on the area and the history. I spent over an hour one day just sitting at that table, going through things. One of the most fascinating things is the old Eagle Nest Lodge. There was a menu from back then, from the 30s. And boy, I wish we were paying those breakfast prices today. I could have fed an army for $10 for sure. Also, if you're going to come by and visit, I really encourage you to make a donation, because this is a 501c3 nonprofit. No one's paid. We survive on donations, and there's a donation box right here you can put your cash into. And we're a little shy about asking for donations because we don't want to imply that it isn't free to come in here and enjoy the museum, which it is. And usually I say, hey, if you're so moved, we're a nonprofit. If you're so moved, there's a box up there you can put some money in. So also to remind listeners, if you're in the area like these folks today came through, and you'd like to meet me and you'd like to meet Dottie, then for sure, come in. And, depending on what my schedule's like in the morning, um, we, it's hard to tell the exact hours I'm here, but I can almost guarantee between noon and 3 p.m., you're going to find Dottie and I in here. It's 2:48 now, and I'm probably going to leave in a few minutes. Normally, we opened today at 10. We'd like to stay open for 6 hours, and normally I'd stay here for another hour, but it's raining, and nobody's going to come in when it's pouring like that out there. So um, let's see, how long have we been going? 7 minutes on the first part. I'm thinking what else I can talk about today. Can you still see Dottie, or did she escape somewhere? Oh, she went. She's right there, kind of curled up there. And let's see what's going on the screen. Oh, that's the first video that I ever did last year for the museum. And it was a lecture that Jack Schweitzer did. And you're seeing drone footage, but trust me, it's not my drone footage. It's some drone footage that I borrowed from someone else. And because the drone I have is a little eye-level little plastic selfie one that I haven't used in a long time. And this is like pro drone footage, but it's of the area. It's pretty dramatic stuff. It's pretty cool. The line that Jack taught me that people seem to get a kick out of is that behind the camera, there are 3 big displays. The first one is on gold, and the other 2 are on fishing. They're huge displays on fishing because it's so popular here. Stream fishing and fishing in the lake. And the little tagline that Jack taught me that people seem to enjoy is, here in Eagle Nest, we're a drinking town with a fishing problem. Now, I have heard that in the past. We can't attribute that to Jack making that up. I've heard that before, but it is a great line. Another great line that my sister reminded me of, my brother just turned 79 yesterday, and she bought him a greeting card that had a slogan on it that I used to have on a baseball cap. And it says, women want me, bass fear me. I always got a kick of that. I have no idea. That hat's long gone. Probably someone took it and threw it away because it's probably politically incorrect now, I guess. I don't know. But that is this is my Saturday environment. I love it here. I'll do some kind of video every single Saturday, unless I get a Saturday that's wall-to-wall people all day and I don't have time, then I'll do one out front after. How's that sound? I really enjoy you guys watching my videos, and I hope you find it interesting. And I certainly, those of you that are still listening and make it actually to the end of my videos, you're the best. Thank you. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. So that was supposed to be the end of the video, but when I came out, and I thought it might be a little interesting for you to see the weather roiling around the valley here. So let me turn this around so you can see, and I'll take you with me on the very short drive back to camp here. So let's go. I'm parked in the back of the museum because when I got here, all the spaces in front were taken. You can hear the, hopefully, I don't know if you picked it up, the thunder you can hear off in the distance. Cars coming the other way, coming from Cimarron Canyon. I don't think you need to hear all that, do you? Let's roll that up. You don't need to hear engines. It's a pretty long commute I've got, isn't it? Here's home right here. Somebody remarked in a video a while ago, said, you got the best commute in the whole country. And there, right in front of us, is the office. If that open sign, red open sign, is lit up, you can go in there and talk to Marty about staying here if you're interested. I did send somebody over today from the museum. I see the honeymoon space is open. It's the one I'm going to drive through here. And yeah, I'm driving right by a neighbor, but I don't think his truck's here, and I don't see lights on, so I don't think I'll be disturbing him much. But this space right here is the honeymoon space because it's got the beautiful view of the lake, just like me, but it's got full hookups, unlike me, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, not even a little bit. I'm not complaining. I love my little spot here. And I don't need full hookups. I've got electric. I have a bathroom 100 steps away. Okay. You hear that? This really is the end of this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. And you thought that was going to be the end of the video. Fooled you twice. So I got home and I realized, I didn't even get out of the car, and I realized I forgot my phone. So I had to go back and get it. And now, what's it doing out there? You hear it, right? It's hailing. We have hail. So my life is a never-ending adventure. So we're going to drive home in the hail. It stopped. At least you saw a few morsels of it. Dottie's like wondering, what the heck are you doing? Oh, you can see the hail on the street. You probably can't see it on the camera, but there's hail all over the street. It's about pea-size hail. Not enough to do any damage, unless you got a vehicle made out of paper mache. Dottie's kind of wondering, Dad, what are you doing? So now I suspect that that person that, I drove in the site next to them, I think they maybe are home because I saw an extra vehicle out there. So I'm going to go the long way so I don't go next to them again. That's so annoying when someone drives that close to your site unnecessarily. So we're going to go all the way down by the wood pile here this time. All right, Dottie, we made it back. Okay, this time I swear this is the end of the video. See you tomorrow.